Hey guys, welcome back. It is NAMM Show 2025. It is Anaheim, California, and we are in a secret, secluded bunker at the bottom end of the Anaheim Convention Center. We are locked away from everyone and everything and hanging out with our good friends at the Boucher Guitar Factory. This is Robin Boucher, Guillaume De Silva, and so glad to have you guys with us. It is the 20th anniversary of Boucher Guitars. Also, upstairs, everybody's telling me, have you guys looked at those Boucher guitars? And I said, yes, I have seen those guitars.
A few times.
I've seen a few times. No, they're the Boucher guitars.
That's right.
Absolutely great. Congratulations, 20 years building guitars.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what has been the biggest change in Boucher guitars in 20 years?
Ooh, I would say the philosophy.
The philosophy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think? What was the big change? What do you think is?
Through the years, we became more a traditional guitar builder than, when we started. The first edition of our guitars were more European style than American style.
Really?
And we flipped, through the years. And it is very exciting.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Obviously that's where my home base is. But what do you think was the inspiration for going that direction? What pushed you that direction? Just love of guitars?
Many things.
Yeah.
I think it's organic.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true because meeting people, looking for specific things that inspired us to go, in different directions, and certainly I think that Robin inspecting these 12 pre-war guitars that led to that second generation of Boucher guitars back in 2014.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of little things like that added up and
Cool.
created the slotted headstocks, the Bluegrass series, and all these things are organically changing in order to be more what they should, and so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to 20th anniversary guitars coming out. And I know we have one of these on its way, but this is the collection of the 20th anniversary. How many of these are being built?
20.
20
Yes.
total.
Yeah,
And is there-
total.
So do you break it down in how many of each of the
Well,
designs?
it's basically 3 body sizes, and we let basically the dealers choose whatever they wanted. So everybody got one, and
I'm going to try to get them to give me 2.
yeah. Try to guess what John went for. Which body size do you think he went for?
So what's the special woods on these?
It's super high figured quilted sapele. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say it's Sapele. I'm probably
Sapele,
wrong.
Sapele, yeah.
Stele,
Everybody
Sapele.
says it however they want to. No, this is the one that we chose, and it is absolutely stunning. Look at the quilting and the figuring in this stuff. And I think this is a tough style. A lot of people go thinking Sapele is because it's so much used as an affordable wood
Yeah.
for some of the lower grades. But these are highly flamed, high-end sets of woods. You can find master grade quality in this wood, and it has a great sound as well.
Yeah.
And then this was going to be done in a master grade top, Addy top.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have the cat's eyes and snowflakes inlay. But here's what I think I loved about it was a squared slotted peg head. I think that is what's really cool about this particular one. And the reason why we're getting one in this, and like I said, just one of them. So if you're watching now, be ready. It'll be coming. Master grade Addy top, highly figured Sapele. 20th anniversary, only 20 guitars being built this year. Also brings a new label, which you can see inside here, but you actually have one to show everybody, right? Go
we
ahead
do.
and grab that.
Yes, well, it's not exactly this one, but it's these are part of the stickers that will be changed on future models. And the 20th anniversary has that oval shape, has its own unique design. But yeah.
You can see this one in here is one of the fully printed
Yes.
20th anniversary labels, inspiring a whole new run of new labels going to be coming out very soon. So be looking for that to show up at the Acoustic Shop.
And as you can see, we introduced the goose, the famous goose. That was never really part of our design. And I think, after 20 years of existence, what a great timing to finally, put these white goose on our stickers and identify.
He didn't like the way I
so.
put that in there. He straightened me out. That was the wrong thing. I messed it all. Straighten that out. No. Anyway, I'll tell you what. There's one thing I know about Canadians. They're proud of two things: geese and maple syrup. Those are the two things that they care about. Is it true in Quebec that they actually have a maple syrup reserve, like where you just store in strategic maple?
In case of a war or something?
Yes. I've been told this is a real thing. Do you know about this at all?
Yeah. That's the truth.
I believe it
and
is.
we have it
See?
for the poutine as well.
See? Do you have
Reserves of cheese curd.
reserves of poutine? I love it. I'm gonna go. Man, I cannot wait to when America invades you guys and gets your poutine reserves. Oh, it's gonna be awful. You guys just don't even know it's coming. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, that is so cool. It is great to see the new labels. Let's talk about some other really cool things. Yes, got questions? Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys out there, if you're watching live right now, Hinckley is monitoring all comments right now. We can answer any questions that you guys might have. Trent is not monitoring anything.
But he's here.
But he is here.
You guys.
All right.
And they might not be able to hear me, so if you could repeat.
I will.
What I'm saying for the audience, so we do have a couple of Canadians. We have quite a few actually that watch us weekly.
A lot of Canadians out there watching.
Carol says, can you thank Robin and Guillaume for making a wonderful HG64 Maple Parlor for a musical memorial for my parents?
Oh, that's awesome. So Carol had a special musical memorial built,
Yes.
HG1.
An HG64.
64.
64.
She wanted to thank you
Yes, the
for
parlor.
doing that. Do you know about that guitar?
Oh yeah, it's essentially this
Actually, we
guitar.
have one model
Cool.
on the show here.
It's this one is the Grand Reserve Parlor, so from the Grand Reserve series. Torrefied Maple. The
Flame
64
Maple,
is the 3 AAA Torrefied Maple back and sides.
Gorgeous.
Torrefied top. Torrefied Addy top, yes. Wonderful guitar. It's we brought one to the Fretboard Summit. Everybody loved it. A lot of people have been playing it here too. It's a wonderful little guitar.
Absolutely. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
A couple of other folks
Another
as
question?
well, just really wanted to explain, I really just wanted to say how much they appreciate the work that you guys
There's
do.
a lot of
Some
folks
Boucher
appreciate,
fans.
Boucher fans out there. We appreciate all of you guys who have been following. We do have that. Like every time we do a live, and we show off a Boucher guitar, there are a lot of Canadians up there. I think they just love the fact that they don't have to pay any import duties, so they can keep them up there and not have to bring them back and forth. It's
Canadian
easier.
pride exists.
Poutine, maple syrup, geeses, and just overall
A nice wood.
pride.
Yeah, nice woods. There you go. All right, what else is kind of new this year that we want to talk about? Some of them people have seen. Do we? Yeah, you can bring them over here. This one, I was asking the guys ahead of time what has been the hit of the show. It seemed like universally all three of you all said this is it, and you guys know I love this. We got to see this in its first iteration,
Yes.
and its second iteration. We had the first of the 41 Ts, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Yes, sir.
And they're fantastic. The 40T series stuff is torrefied mahogany back and sides on a torrefied top, around a torrefied. It's
You can get the Torrefied top.
It's connected to.
You can.
So, I guess that's a good question. You're making them non-torrefied as well. So,
Yeah.
what have you guys found as far as the tone qualities of a torrefied back and sides with a non-torrefied top? That sounds interesting.
It sounds great.
Does
really
it?
great.
So a
Yeah.
little bit more edgy, a little bit more crispness to the
Well-
top end.
Well, not the top end. I would say the mid highs. Okay, so the torrefaction process, makes the frequencies drop a little bit by, I would say, 500K hertz. Sorry,
Hertz,
500 hertz. And so if you prefer, a good kick in the mid high instead of a good kick in the low mid, makes the difference.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we've only ordered it so far as a fully torrefied. I think it's a absolute winner for me. Seeing it as a 42T, the 41T we got in, I also think it's fantastic. The mahogany OM is really punchy, really, and like I said, I've described this, and we just sold actually our 42T 2 days ago, maybe.
Yep.
I think it just sold. But what I would tell you guys out there, there is a woolliness, a growl to these guitars that I've not heard in any mahogany guitars. It's almost impossible to find. And like I said, there's just this little bit of a woolliness to it. That's the only way I can describe it, and I think it's beautiful. I'm a huge fan of this guitar. You guys all know that out there. You know that I went nuts over it when it came in, so I'm glad to see that everybody else is excited about it as well.
Yep.
Will we be seeing, I think I've maybe got one of them on order with you, because I know customers have been asking me about seeing the possibility of a 42TM.
Yeah.
So would it go in that like 42...
TM or
dash M.
or GM or G. So it's basically the same structure as any other bluegrass, right? It's just that you start as, back and sides will be torrefied. You can get the 42T with a, natural 4A top, and then you keep adding on top whatever you want, depending on if you want the torrefied 4A, the master grade 4A, and all the, everything that would come with it naturally. So we have a few 42T GMs on order, which is also typically what you order to for that extra precision in the tone and the sound of the guitar.
Yeah.
And these are also on order.
Shortly, right?
Yeah.
I thought I had some on order.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember things.
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. What else is really cool to talk about here that we got? Any new guitars?
Well, the 41T I think is really cool too. We've had a lot of players coming in that shared how this guitar is also that this guitar is ultimately their favorite mahogany OMs they had ever played. For similar reasons as why people appreciate the Dreadnought, having all the strings sound equally great, and this guy that shared these details with us.
Yeah, well focused,
well focused.
Well focused, and it's a great instrument for the new grass.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would play OM.
Great power, obviously, because
Somebody's asking, but can it J-run? And I feel like since we're such in a quiet room, you can actually...
Oh my goodness, can it J-run? Come on, guys. Seriously? Can it J-run? Are you... No, ends up it can't. Sorry.
it's that good.
It can J-run. Seriously though, listen to that. That's what's cool about this. That's you can hit it with a fast striking right hand, and there's presence behind it. It doesn't have quite as much of the depth of the Dreadnought guitar, but that's also a great thing, especially if you're doing other styles of music. But like you were saying, a more newer, more comfortable bluegrass instrument, that's a lot easier to play. Are we gonna try? We're gonna test the difference. This one can't J-run either. This one begs to kind of be hit a little bit harder. It just wants to be, give it to me, go!
And a lot of people got impressed by this one too.
This is the 161?
The 162.
62.
Yeah.
I always forget.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, pretty good.
This was the unique characteristic that was super cool when Robin and Guillaume showed me this, which was a maple dreadnought, and I was like, But doing the torrefied maple and the way you guys voiced it, it actually works really well. Very, very, very nice.
So
Absolutely
if you just for fun,
I guess I'm not getting up now.
Because a lot of people also love this one.
See, we have not seen this. I think we did a jumbo, but not in a torrefied.
Oh, it was a long time ago, but never a torrefied. No.
the cool thing about this is there are so many jumbo players out there that love jumbo guitars for that big monstrosity sound, but they can either get really mushy or missing so much there, where this has so much more fullness and I guess expanded range. And I think that's what's usually missing from jumbos in common, is that there's like an area that they're good at, and then anything outside of that, it's not so great. And I think that's where you guys did really well with this maple jumbo, and not make it big mushy, because it's again a tendency with big giant bodies to make them mushy and super roar. And this has all the bigness that you would want out of a jumbo guitar, but it also has clarity and depth to it. So that's a really, really cool feature.
Yeah.
Are we moving me to another guitar?
While you're
I'm
sitting, might as well, get you to work.
All right. So this is the new anniversary model. That master top looks beautiful. That's really, really nice. Ooh, I like it. Another good one. It not only looks gorgeous, it sounds gorgeous as well. So there you go. We got one of those coming. Reserve yours now.
If you could also, in a moment, people are requesting the Parlor.
The Parlor.
Okay, after that one.
All right.
Let's do it.
Requesting the Parlor.
All right.
Okay, we'll do that.
So 12 string. When did you get a 12 string? I guess I've never seen a 12 string.
You've never seen
from
a 12 string. Might as well do it now when everybody's watching.
This sounds like a Robin thing. A 12 string Robin Boucher. This is it from your rock and roll days right here. Is that what this is from?
I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome. You know, some people get really mad when I do that, and I don't even understand why. It's really cool. All right,
cool,
so we're going to talk about this Parlor.
Well, might as well.
Yeah.
If people request it, you got to do it.
So, yeah. So, what is this Parlor built off of? It's smaller than a single O, right? Is this?
Yes.
It feels
It's a true Parlor.
a true Parlor.
Yeah.
So this more in the size 1 of what Martin was building back. Do you know there was a size 0, a size 1, size 2?
Agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it feels like a 1.
1.
It's beautiful. Done in maple again. Even though it's super small and maple, it still has depth. It still has thickness. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
proud
you so
of
much.
you. You know what? We actually met. I just got to realizing this. We met here. This is what started Boucher at the Acoustic Shop. Was NAMM.
NAMM 2019.
It was 19, I
19,
believe.
guess.
The first
Yeah.
year you guys came down, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you were in this room.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we came by and I looked at the guitars and I said, I would love to have those guitars, but they speak weird, and I didn't like the way they talk.
I spoke weird.
Just kidding. No, we fell in love with them. I remember Liz played a small body guitar. She absolutely fell in love with it that year, and that's what started our relationship, was actually discovering you guys here. And we became one of your very first American dealers. There was only, I think, 2 or 3 others at that time.
Very few. Yeah. Thank you.
And yeah,
Very
awesome.
cool. I really appreciate
I don't know
it.
why that
Oh,
just
man.
struck me just now, but
We're honored.
Memory lane.
yes, it is. So,
It was so long ago.
any quick questions before we get out of
We
here?
have quite a few questions that
Yay.
have piled up. First one that I remember was, what's the price going to be on the quilted?
The quilted, they're all going to be at the same price. It will map at $76.49. All the same price.
Gotcha.
Great price.
Yep, limited. Only 20 of them being built.
Yeah.
You will. We will have the square shoulder or the dread. Sorry, with the slot head available soon.
Yeah, March, I think.
March?
Yes.
Okay.
And then next, directed at Robin, what is your bridge pin preference?
Material.
Oh, depending the series, and and the sound that we want to get. I really love the bone pin and the ebony. So they
No
sound
plastic. No plastic pins.
no
here.
plastic.
There you go.
Well,
I'm with you.
no.
I'm with you. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Next question.
yeah. TAS is good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Next one, has Boucher ever built a tenor guitar? Have you ever
Nope.
built a tenor guitar?
Sounds like a toy game for somebody to do. Somebody's gonna do one now.
We have so many things on that list of things that we don't do.
Huh? Oh. Are the bridge pins slotted? You guys do not. You do slot your bridge pins, correct?
We
On
do.
yours? Yeah, the pins themselves are slotted?
Yeah.
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 Yes,
But
they
they're
are.
Tusk and they're pre-slotted.
Yeah,
Yeah, in almost every model.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
also
ebony as well, and
Yeah. You do it. You slot the bridges themselves as well, though, too, right? To a degree, you
Yes.
guys do angle. Yeah, I thought so.
And then next, how much is
I know a couple things.
Yeah, of
how
course
much
you
is
do.
the parlor?
More than
What's
that.
The
price
parlor
point?
price point on the parlor 160.
Well,
what is
this
that, a
one is
160?
This one is the
This is one is
64, so it's
64.
the 3A, so it maps at roughly $7,000.
There you go.
There's the 164 with the 5A. There's
$500 more.
another $600 or something on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roughly 76 probably.
Okay, we can get that ordered. Call. We'll make it happen. I'll put more build slots in. We'll do it. All right.
That was the questions I see
Thank
at the
you.
moment.
Cool. Anyway,
you.
I want to thank you guys again for letting us and taking a chance. Because again, even at that point, we were still a pretty small store. We're still a small store, but we're reaching a whole lot of people. And you guys have been really awesome to work with. I have
Yeah,
enjoyed
same here.
working with you on the 62 project, or 42 project, sorry, and the 42 Ts.
And 52.
And the 52s.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some really cool stuff in the
Yes.
future, too. I love working with both these fellas, and I'm gonna hopefully get up. We need to get up, and we will all go see the maple syrup reserves. And when we fly up, we're gonna go pick some woods, and we're going to talk about. Because I would like to get up there and talk about you also doing some of this amazing wood supplying and how you work with some other companies and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'd love to get out there, cover that story, and also what you guys are all about as a company. It sounds like we got another question that I'm about to be interrupted for. Go.
Okay, next one. You shocked me. Okay. How many guitars are you making a year, and what is the lead time or wait time for orders?
So we make 600 guitars a year, okay? And the lead time is
Well,
4
we're
to
fully
5
booked
months.
until August right now. Like August is partially full, and but the what we try to do at Boucher, and I think I don't know if we're the only ones, but we always try to prioritize pre-sold guitars.
Yeah.
In any way possible. So most
Sometimes we
orders
can
can be
slot things
delivered
in.
within 3 to 4 months, relatively easily. So
Yeah,
We've seen that happen quite often.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We try to follow the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
We don't want to make them people that have already decided on their guitar wait too long.
no, that's I don't like waiting.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Absolutely no patience.
No.
You know what was cool? Again, I was thinking back to that first visit that I talked with you, and Robin, you had seen us play as the Chapmans, and it's been pretty cool we got Dad here. He's not here right now. By the way, he will be hopefully on camera here. But Robbie got to sit and talk with my dad here today, and that was kind of cool as well. So I'm like,
it was nice to meet him.
it's pretty cool. You know, this has been like a weird homecoming week for me this year. I got to hang out with my dad and come see all you, and then he's hanging out here at the NAMM
Yeah.
show
Very
doing his music thing. So it's been really cool. Anyway,
Thank you.
guys, thank you so much for joining us for this live for Boucher Guitars. We will be back with a whole bunch more things all day long. If you haven't already checked out the early coverage, do that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're doing tons and tons of content. There are things in the works here at Boucher that we can't tell you about because they actually made me sign contracts. It was really weird. They put my house on the deeds, and my family's under a death threat. It's weird. Anyway, just kidding. No, there's really cool stuff. I love working with companies, and these guys are some of my favorites to work with. So stick around for more of that. We'll have more Boucher content coming at you soon.
Thank you, John.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank
Absolutely.
You.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later. I'm doing this. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.